guys, welcome to this 911 session. This is gonna call in all of you that need a little encouragement. Well, all of us that could use a little encouragement right now. It's like you see things shifting, but you don't see things shifting. It's like you just need a little reassurance that all is well. So, your guide said, okay, we will answer that call. and we're gonna take a look and see how is the spirit realm looking at us. How do they see our journey so far? And you know, just some encouragement to know that we are on the right path, of course, but that we are also doing the work that's bringing us into alignment with the things we want to manifest. So while I was talking, I should have been clearing the energy of the space with the Palo Santo, but I was not. So we'll do that now. I just finished recording a dance session for a different session. I hope you guys will check out my Sit With Me episodes, which stands for STEAM Intuitive Therapy. It's a full STEAM session: movement, intuitive guidance, visualizations, all that good stuff. Anyway, I ask that all of your guides come through um, to lift up the spirits of the collective today. And if we do need a little smack in the ass, we'll take that, but we just want it given to us uh, in a soft, nurturing, compassionate way. Not saying they don't always come through with their messages like that, but I know a lot of our ancestral guides can sometimes be very to the point and blunt, and some of us might be at points or moments in our lives where we just need something with a little cushioning. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, let's take a deep breath in through our mouths and exhale. Take another deep breath in. Relax, relax, and exhale. Releasing any tension in the face, in the arms, in the hands, in the feet. Take another deep breath in. Filling up with the light and love of your spirit guide team. And exhale, glowing up even more as you connect to the earth as well as to ether. And let's take one more deep breath in as we connect to this session. And open to receive these messages. Exhale. We let go of any resistance, any doubt. We're trusting the guidance we're receiving today, and we are grateful for it. With that said, let's get into it. We have 3 piles to select from. Each pile has an object as well as a card. Pile number 1 has Lighten Up. And I just realized that this flower is in the same position as the object, which is my happy Buddha boy. Okay. Pile 2 is bring in the joy guides. And this happy Buddha man, well, person. And pile 3 has call on your angels. And my little prayer Buddha. So you can pause if you need to take a minute to meditate on which pile is calling to you, but usually the best thing to do is to go with your first instinct, first calling, and I'll be right back with pile 1. Hey, pile 1, welcome to your session. You were drawn to Happy Buddha Boy and the card Lighten Up. And I feel like for this group here, that's really your overall message right now. They're like, would you lighten up? Things are getting better. I think that there are obvious shifts happening right now in your life and moments where you could really be in a state of gratitude, but because things are not showing up as quickly or in the way that you expected or expect, you're missing these opportunities to attract in more. And I just feel you're really connected to source at this time. So whatever you pray for is going to come in. You just have to, you see his position? You just have to open to receive and stay open. Stay in a state of gratitude, knowing that more is coming in rather than saying, hey, that was nice, but that's not going to fix my problems, or that's not what I really wanted, you know? So their first advice to you is to lighten up and think positive. You have card number 11 that lets me know you're a master manifester. So your mindset is everything. Make sure you keep your mind in a good positive state. And if that's difficult, try to find outlets or channels where you are able to shift your focus when necessary. So where you're in need of seeing in your life that things are going to be okay. Where are my pal ones in need of seeing that things are going to be all right? Well, shoot, you got the 9 of Cups. Wish fulfillment. So it's almost like they're saying things are shifting for you. Things are happening. 10 of Cups. What the hell? You have the ultimate happiness, emotional bliss. 5 of Swords. I see what's happening here. 9 of Pentacles, even financial comfort. Okay. You need to know that things are going to be okay for you all around. That the battles of the past are over. And there's a little part of you that constantly feels like when things get good, something bad's going to come in. Or you just can't maintain this good energy. Maybe it was luck, maybe, but it's like your wishes are coming in. You want this happy family life, even if you're by yourself. You want to be happy in being alone. Emotional bliss after the storm with this rainbow here. And this keeps reminding me of the Sun card in the Tarot. It just feels like overall happiness and joy coming in. But there is a fear of financial issues in this group here. Perhaps you've had a lot of moments of having financial bliss and then feeling like you couldn't maintain it. And it's because it feels like you were constantly feeling like something's going to happen bad again. I got through this battle, but what's next type of thing. And it needs to be acknowledged that financially, emotionally, everything is coming together for you. You just have to release the past. This feeling that the good times are not going to stay. Now, let's see how your ancestors see you right now. So these were your 2 ancestor cards. So first we'll start with this one. It says illumination, new hope. And the first thing I thought was like your ancestors see you as like this baby that they're instilling all these jewels into, and like this hope for them that you're going to be the one to shift the energy almost generationally with this 10 of cups, like, and the 9 of cups, like just getting emotional fulfillment may have been something that was elusive to your forefathers and mothers. And it's like you're that hope. It's another sun here. It's a lot of focus on your happiness now, your joy. So it says east and the color yellow. You enter this world with a birth cry announcing your arrival. Then you spend the rest of this life with questions in search of answers. Where did I come from? Where am I going? Every sunrise illuminates where you have been, where you are, and the infinite possibilities before you. The earth is throbbing like a drum. A baby is born. Joy is born. Didn't I say joy? And it just seems like that's the focus for you, that your guides are bringing in just complete 9 of cups, wish fulfillment, all around happiness. It really feels like a focus on your emotions. Maybe you spend a lot of time in your head overthinking, um, maybe even dwelling on past issues, and they're trying to help you get into your heart center. All right. Liquid melodies linger over the still waters of a pond, echoing the faint voices of women and the Great Mother in unison. Little one, you are blessed in beauty and light. May you be a newborn in many seasons of your life. Visit this deep blue pond often in meditation. It represents your emotions. What do you see? Can you name the emotion that pains you? Dive deeply into its phantom reflection and soothe your spirit. Your light is there, just on the other side of the shadow. Speak of it. So they just feel like you're here to face the shadows and to either uh, alchemize and blend them with your light in some way, or release the ones that cannot serve you in this new hope that you're bringing into the world. Hmm. Now, this card I've seen, it's a card of huge transformation. It says creation at the center of the universe, north, and the color white. So, yellow and white may be colors that will really, really uplift you these in the next few days. So, wearing them when you're feeling a low vibe will really boost your energy. I almost want to say confidence. So, it could be that too. So it says, the mountain spirits speak. The mountain spirits speak, telling you of their ancient memories. You walk around the stones of a sacred fire and you sense the breath of your ancestors in the purple smoke. They wish to transform your doubt and your pain. There is a ceremonial chant loud in your brain, and the dancers, like the sacred dancers of old, are pulling you into the ceremony. They are the equivalent of the Great Spirit. So I'm also hearing some of you here are dancers or you dance, and it is a great source of healing. And they are really, really encouraging you to keep at it. Your ancestors dance through you when you dance as well. They are the equivalent of the Great Spirit, here to remind you of the creation of life and death. You open your prayers as a sacred hoop of your life, and you offer them to the winds of time caressing the world. A great warrior appears and descends on the mountain pathway to join you. You have made a sacrifice in your life. What is it? He asks. What is your life's greatest truth and how do you express it? Is your truth held in your pain or is it hidden within the butterflies that softly lead your transformation? Your ancestors see you as going through a huge transformation, a huge shift. I do feel like for this pal talisman will be really, really, really important. Feathers are going to be like signs from your ancestors when you see feathers, okay? Um, some of you here may be Christian. I see Mother Mary being a figure that you can use and call on for protection. Um, yeah, many of you here are chakra healers or do yoga of some kind. That helps. Getting a dream catcher will assist those that are having trouble sleeping. And these bells here If you're a dancer, wearing them around your waist or on your ankle will assist you in staying grounded and connected to your ancestors. Even while walking, I just heard. Okay, so how does Source view your life so far? And yes, we're talking about God, Jehovah, Yahweh, Olodumare, etc., etc. Queen rising, queen archetype, feminine leadership. Wow. Trying to get the camera to lighten up. There we go. Wow. I just feel like you are seen as like the carrier of ancestral mother secrets. In Yoruba, we would say Awoyami, like the mysteries of the mothers. And I don't know, maybe someone who chose this path, some of you are in the Yoruba religion or spirituality, as I like to call it. Um, but there's something about you, Source sees you as like a teacher of divine feminine energy. Whether you're a man, woman, whatever you consider yourself, there's something nurturing about your energy and powerful at the same time. And you're meant in some way to lead. And Source sees you as stepping into that position. Now, I want to look into the book for you as well because I'm using all new decks with you guys except for this one. The Tarot deck at the top is not new, but the rest of these decks are new. And PAL 1, you're getting the first session with them. Um, okay. So it says, you deserve to be celebrated, Queen Rising. Embrace all you were meant to be. We celebrate birthdays, weddings, and graduations, but there's a significant transition often overlooked: the shift from childhood to adulthood. The pivotal moment in one's identity rarely receives this pivotal moment in one's identity rarely receives acknowledgement. Indigenous cultures recognize this transition, imparting wisdom from elders to the younger generation. And that's true. I actually went through what I would call a rites of passage, and they don't do that anymore. You know, in modern society. And as it says, modern society, however, lacks this initiation, leaving individuals with adult bodies but the emotional intelligence of a child. This is what I call the good girl or little girl archetype. How many of these sound familiar? Be a good girl, say yes, do as you're told, listen to others. From an early age, the expectations were clear. You were to follow the rules, think of others before yourself, and only then will you deserve to be praised and receive love. This has resulted in generations of women and men feeling exhausted, burnt out, and trapped in cycles of people pleasing. So, contrary to that archetype, the queen doesn't need to be liked by everyone. She is a symbol of feminine wholeness. She's loving, but not a people pleaser. The queen is assertive, has strong boundaries, asks for help when needed, and boldly declares her desires. And this is how Source sees you right now. That's deep. I should have chose power one. Okay, anyway, how are your animal spirit guides guiding you now? So we have Bones. I don't think all these cards are gonna fit. So we got this big table. Use it. Fairy Hill. So we have some Fae Folk elementals here in this pile, and Sacrifice. I am getting that you're being guided to lay something to rest. This is a new deck for me, so I'm going to peek in the book, but my first message is with Bones was like putting something to rest and just focusing on joy and happiness, looking towards the future. Now, sacrifice, I also want to know, I feel like this pal has sacrificed much. So I want to understand why that's being said here. But it took me to Fairy Hill instead. So I'll see what it's saying. So this has a lot to do with temptations. People you'll encounter, things you'll face on your journey that may try to seduce you away from your true path and prevent you from completing your journey, which is why I felt like putting something to rest so that you could focus forward on your joy. Your animal spirit guides are saying there's something that drags you backwards and distracts you from moving forward, and it could be whatever this is in your path. It says it's difficult to resist invitations sometimes to stray off the path that you're on. However, sometimes you just need to know how to keep it moving. If it's a difficult situation in your life and you can't see a way out of it, they're like, just smile and stay focused and keep it moving. They're just like, you got this. So let me peek at sacrifice, because if it doesn't show it to me, then I'll take it as I wasn't supposed to find it. Okay, take one more try. Oh, and here it is. Okay. So this is the story of Beauty and the Beast, where she sacrifices herself in order to free, I think it's her uncle or her father. Her father. Yeah, to keep the beast from killing her father. And then in the end, after making this sacrifice, she ends up falling in love with the beast. Well, most of you should know the story. Um, but in case you didn't, that's what happens. And her sacrifice transforms her life. She begins to appreciate Beast's kindness and gentleness, and it ends up actually returning him to his natural form. So it's like they're telling you you can't achieve the happy ending that's waiting for you along the road ahead if you don't surrender some attachments to certain things. So they're guiding you to make a comfortable transformation and be able to sacrifice things to make room for growth in your life. Um, and they're also assisting you with having the courage to risk it all, to trust that even though a new beginning may be uncertain, you have to be willing to take a chance to get the ending that you're longing for. So there are things you need to leave behind in order to move forward in your life at this time. And that's where your animal spirit guides are guiding you away from the things that need to be left behind, the things that are distracting you from where you should truly be focused. So, wow. How are the Ascended Masters healing you right now? Got a lot, right? The holiest temple. Wow. Just looks like you're getting a full body cleanse. Chamber of Soul Gifts. So I feel like you're getting a healing in like a spiritual cleanse. It really feels like a total release of the past. And in doing so, certain soul gifts are going to be available to you now. They're going to be opening up, and you're going to be feeling called to learn new spiritual practices. I'm hearing for some of you, you may be called to get certified in certain things that you're gifted in, but I do see a huge cleanse, and it does feel like you have a specific ascended masters, like two. It feels like a masculine and a feminine energy that covers you. Also, I feel like for this power, your aura can come through as white light, light green light, or rainbow. It's very interesting. It lets me know you have a lot of heart chakra energy. You even got a rainbow here at the top of this card. So, and your power gives me a lot of green. Lets me know there's a lot of heart chakra assistance you're getting at this time too, which is probably where you need most of your healing. So let's see, what good things can your higher self assure you will be activated for you in the next 3 days? The Hierophant. Yeah, there's something with you with focusing on your spiritual growth at this time, or learning a new spiritual tool or something to enhance what you know already, or even just really searching, digging deep into a religious practice that you're studying. Many of you here are meant to also be spiritual teachers and guides of some kind. So if you were questioning that, here's your confirmation. We have the Judgment card. And Eight of Pentacles. Wow. All right. There's a calling that you've been overlooking. And I feel like you've been called to it more than one time with the Judgment card coming through. It did come through reverse initially. And it's like some kind of spiritual calling, something you feel you either need to learn more about, implement in your own life, or be sharing and teaching with others. With the Eight of Pentacles here, it does have a lot to do at work with your career, but it also lets me know it's something either you're already very good at and you're just needing or should enhance your skills at it, or it's something that will add on to what you already know. But it's something you really, really would master and put you in a position of like a teacher or a master or somebody that people really looked up to. And in the next 3 days, I see you not being able to get around this calling. I see it coming in stronger and you having to answer it and finding yourself in a new lane, either career wise or hobby. But it really feels like work, career, and getting recognition for something, whatever this is that they're trying to make you aware you should be doing. I'm seeing all these fingers. I never noticed this before, these fingers pointing at you in the mouthpiece of the horn. And it's like, yeah, you wake up. This is what you should be doing. So in the next 3 days, you're going to get some kind of epiphany and you're just going to know, like, I've been brushing this off, but I think I really need to do this. And it will be connected in some way to you spiritually or through religion. But that's what I have for you guys. I hope that this assisted you at a time where you needed some encouragement and has you feeling all good and sunny inside and helped you to lighten up. Everything's going to be okay. All right. If this resonated with you, please give me a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, remember to subscribe. We're always welcoming new light workers into this family. And everybody comment helps me connect to your spirit guides more. Share. Other light workers are trying to find us. And read the description. It tells you about all the other ways we can vibe, other platforms you can find me on, how to book a personal session, join a workshop, and most importantly, how you can register for this year's Journey to Guinea, West Africa, and into the new year with me, the Bonessa Retreat. On that note, I'm sending you so much light and love on your journey, peace, blessings, and all the goodies that come from being a part of this family of light. Until next time, I'll be back with part 2. Bye. Hey, part 2. Welcome to your session. You were drawn to bring in the Joy Guides. And this happy Buddha here You want to know why this Buddha's happy? This is a Buddha of prosperity and abundance. You see, he's holding a golden nugget. He has all that he needs to be prosperous financially. His gut is full, so you know he is well fed. Yeah, he's a representation of abundance and achievement and gratitude. Bring in the joy guides. I do feel like you're at a point now where your energy is shifted. Perhaps you were going through a dark period, because when I see a rainbow, it lets me know a storm passed. So it does feel like you went through a dark time for a while, even with this dark night body. I do feel you're very connected to the cycles of the moon and the sun, and they're symbols for you for encouragement. You have animal spirit guides around you. You have angels, fairies. You're very protected and covered. And the journey through the storm you went through, I hear your guide saying, like, you did it. You made it through. Like, this achievement, you did it. You made it through. And yeah, it's like, now it's time to celebrate. So let's see what else is happening here. Where are you in need of seeing in your life that things are going to be okay? Justice. Yeah, everything is coming. It's coming full circle. It's like everything is balancing out for you now. Two of Pentacles, balance, balancing. Let's see what else is there. The Ace of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. Wow. So I'm getting two things for you guys. On one end, I feel like you've went through a lot of moments of injustice where things just were not fair, where it was just very obvious that, not that things were working against you, but that this power, just when you get justice, it makes me feel like there were either people working against you, circumstances that just weren't fair, that were out of your control. And now it's like your guides are trying to get you to see that everything is coming in. You're getting your justice. You're finally getting your moment to share your feelings and what you went through. And that's subconsciously even. And now it's your time to finally get what you've been deserving. And with the Two of Pentacles here, maybe there is a fear you have with, maybe you're feeling foolish, like you're trying to do too many things and you feel like it's a balancing act. You're not doing very good at it. You think you're going to drop the ball. But what I'm hearing with this coming out upright is like, you have the ability to do multiple things. I see multi-talent here. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's almost like there's 4 or 5 things you're really, really good at. And maybe you're having difficulty doing them all. Maybe you're a parent and that's also mixed in with the things you're juggling. But your guides are letting you know you're doing an amazing job at it and that things are going to be okay, because there's one thing, there's something that's coming in that's about to be a major financial change for you, a whole new start for you money wise. So where you might be feeling like, I don't know what to do, I got so much going on, something's going to present itself that's going to say, this is where you need to put some of those balls down, no pun intended with holding balls. But focus on one specific one. And with this earth energy, I feel like it's the foundation that all these other talents and gifts are going to bloom from. I also see an opportunity coming your way with love. Perhaps some of you are worried about a romance, a relationship with someone. He's on horse, he's coming through the woods, and he's holding his cup up. It makes me feel like he has to come far to be with you, or he had to go through his own storm to get here. And he's like, yes, let's celebrate. So I am feeling like if you're in a new relationship, you can trust it. If someone new is coming in you're interested in, you can trust them. And if you're already in a commitment that you're worried about, know that this person is going to come in. They will offer you a commitment, or if you're already in one, they will stay in it. Their cup is full that they're offering you, and they've made sacrifices as well to get to you. I do feel like all of this is inner worries of yours, finances, and romance, and they're letting you know that you're about to get justice. You're going to get exactly what you deserve, and it does feel good. With Ace of Pentacles here and the Knight of Cups, you're about to get something great. So let's see, how your ancestors see you right now. So these are your two ancestor cards for Pal 2. Let's start with this one. This one is making me think ancestors and roots, and I don't know why it's like he snatched up these roots, but I don't know if he's a healer of some kind or just a destroyer of ancestral curses and burdens. But there's something with that you guys need to hear about yourselves, that your ancestors see you as that. Either the healer of generational burdens, um, yeah, or just really a healer. So it says flourish, uprooted. East is the direction, and the color is yellow. A tree, and you have bright yellow here. A tree violently uprooted from its life force has many faces of grief and confusion. We are often like this tree, torn away from the environment that encourages our life growth, and the sense of loss can be devastating. But the roots leave a seed beneath the earth that will ultimately rekindle the wisdom that was left. It will grow and reforest the land in your name, and the echoes of your love will flourish from the rain of tears you have shed. The earth is a schoolhouse to which we come to learn and correct our negativity. Abuse is not a birthright, it is something you're taught, and you can replace painful memories with better thoughts. You have the right to change your story with your imagination. Focus on happy laughter and well being instead of abuse, and the gladness of your heart will follow as the arms of Great Spirit enfold you and keep you safe. See every aspect of a situation, even a tough one. Though you cannot change the past, know that you can change what is in your life now. Believe in your divine right to flourish. And your ancestors, I feel, are encouraging you. They're letting you know, they are validating your emotions and feelings, that you've been through a storm, you suffered losses, and that can be devastating. But they also want you to know that there's a seeds. There's seeds you planted in all of those experiences and all of those relationships, places, and situations, and something new will grow and change the energy of what you went through. And so just change the story. Use your imagination. They see you as a powerful visualizer, someone who can offer guided visualizations, who will be very successful using them for themselves. Um, but and just sitting and imagining things brings an energy shift for you and actually puts you into alignment with the things you imagine. Focus on happy laughter and well-being. Okay, and you're going to flourish. They see you as flourishing even when uprooted. They know that maybe you moved somewhere, you live somewhere you didn't grow up. Maybe you're in a career field that you didn't expect. They're letting you know that they see you as someone who is flourishing no matter where they are. Just stay focused on the good, and that will continue to be your experience. And then you have this card, which I find so beautiful, that there's this little butterfly in the corner, letting me know like this feels like someone who completed a transformation. And it says joy, the great white hope. You literally got the same colors and maybe directions as Pile 1, with east, north, and white and yellow. So these colors, especially with this bright yellow here, are really going to do wonders with boosting your energy when you're feeling low vibe. So wearing them, looking at them will uplift you. The mind that sees a thou is more understanding and compassionate than the mind that sees an it. We are all a part of the whole, and as such are deserving of mutual respect. The buffalo is the Creator's gift, and the mystical white buffalo the covenant. The great white hope is a bringer of joy remembered. As you hold a white buffalo calf sleeping trustfully in your arms, you overflow with gratitude. Didn't I say gratitude this vow? You understand the compassion of prayer. You understand that your evolution must not be confined to your own learning, for we each have our own song to share. The tiny butterfly of transformation is upon you, but the luminous halo of faith protects you. You know that death transition is your ally and your final teacher. Pray for the betterment of wrongs that you see all around you and embrace that which symbolizes the holy paradise on this earth. Painted white, your face symbolizes the trust you have in the goodness of all that lives. Walk in beauty all the days of your life. And that's how they see you, as someone who actually brings joy to others. I feel like this pal, you're like, even if you're not meant to literally work as a healer, your energy is meant to heal. Just being around people helps people feel joyful, feel happiness. They're able to focus on things to be grateful for. You're also a prayer warrior, and you are very good at transforming, at rebirthing yourself. You're like, I literally see the phoenix. But your ancestors see you as a representation of joy as well. Bring in the joy guides. Maybe that's some of you guys calling to uplift people. Just maybe you're a comedian, even. I don't know. All right. So, how does Source view your life so far? Another butterfly, and it's the same one. That's deep. All right. Adventure within. Choice, adventure, transformation. Another card talking about transformation. So, right now, Source sees your life as one that is transforming. And it does feel like Source is saying that you are finally making the choices. You are um, choosing to be guided. You're choosing to go where you feel guided, even if you don't know the outcome. This is energy of adventure. And I just peeped this big hawk up here at the top. It's going the opposite way of the other birds. It just gives me a sense of you being willing to go your own path, go your own way, and that's how Source is seeing you right now. I'm also going to peek in the book for you and see if there's any other messages. But I'm really seeing Source seeing your life as an adventure, and that you are finally embracing this and being open to the adventure rather than being in fear. And that's how you should look at your life, as this great adventure that's being guided by Source. If only Source would guide me to the page for this card. Oh, it did. Oh, wow. You ask and you shall receive. All right. So embrace the power of choice in your personal journey. Break free from your comfort zone and let your adventure within shine. In your personal journey, the power of choice is yours. You can continue within the confines of your comfort zone, endlessly repeating familiar patterns, or you can embark on a new path filled with potential and excitement. Are you ready for change? Choosing curiosity over complacency allows you to stand in your power, directing your experiences and creating freedom in your life. Your adventure within is unique to you, with no set rules or pit stops. You're in control of this journey. By saying yes to the unknown, you open the doors to a world of unlimited possibilities and personal transformation. The journey itself shapes you. Now is the time to release the constraints and fears that have held you back. Trust in yourself, for the adventure your soul craves has been with you all along. It's making me think of the Wizard of Oz. Like, click your heels 3 times. You could have went home the whole time. Anyway, you can choose when to dive into your transformation and growth. The Adventure Within card encourages you to step outside your comfort zone, confident in your ability to course correct as needed. Patience, confidence, and a desire for transformation will guide you. Expansion and new perspectives await as you follow your inner guidance, ultimately empowering you to make choices that lead to a life filled with adventure and fulfillment. The choice is yours. You could get with this, or you could get with that. I'm sorry. It's time to choose your adventure within. So they want you to ask yourself, well, Source is asking, how can you fully embrace the power of choice in your personal journey? And this card actually has an affirmation. It says, I am in control of my journey. I break free from my comfort zone and allow my inner adventure to shine brightly. I am in control of my journey. I break free from my comfort zone and allow my inner adventure to shine brightly. All right, so let's see, how are the animal spirits, your animal spirit guides, guiding you right now? Spindle. So whatever you're creating or working on, these colors may also be great for you. This is still looking like a little yellow, but I'm getting orange and red as well for this group. I feel like your animal spirit guides are helping you to create something that takes time and takes focus. And maybe you haven't been giving it the time and focus. Some of you here may be seamstress, fashion designers. Some of you here may just be creators of workshops and programs and conferences, festivals, events. It feels like something that takes creating architects, something that has to be built. And you have the snake, which is another symbol of transformation with master manifesting number 11 as the card's number. So snake is definitely one of your animal spirit guides. I also see the butterfly being that as well. And I feel like this pal here, you have a deep connection to earth and the trees. There's something with the trees. But yeah, it's like something with trees with you. Some of you, it may be the mountains. Others of you, it's trees in general that are going to be very medicinal for you and healing. This pile gives me herbalists that working with herbs for yourself, your family, and others will be very beneficial to you as well, health-wise. These are things that are just coming through. Oh, you have, wow, every pile had, yeah, they did have 3 cards. Okay. Ooh, you have the dragon. I knew this was my pal. Anyway, dragon. So that's another one of your animal spirit guides that are coming through. And just lets me know like you are really, really being guided to be courageous, to go after your financial prosperity. I feel like it's been elusive for a while, that you've been working really hard at some things that for whatever reason, the movement has been slow. I'm going to look in the book and see if maybe they offer some reasons for why things may have been moving kind of slow. So let me see. Because spinning is giving me like just really slow. Okay, we're going to, well, dragon one to come through first. So let's look at that one. So the dragon is a symbol of might and mystery, and that's why I felt like something with your courage right now. They're really trying to amp you up into the energy of just being fierce and gaining prosperity, because you know dragons guard jewels and gold and treasures. But they're also the protectors of sacred groves and springs. So I do feel like you're being guided to just be courageous and confident and step into a whole new world with this transformation. Something you're creating that they're helping you with is going to create a huge change in your world. And I feel like it's something that is very near and dear to your heart. Like you're protecting it like the dragon would protect their gold. Hmm. It's like there's something you need to do, and it feels like it's guarded. Maybe there's something sacred, spiritually based, culturally based that you are meant to do, but it almost feels like there's a community, there's certain people that don't take kindly to like new or non-traditional ways. Your animal spirit guides are giving you the courage and the fierceness to push through whatever this is. It feels like a gatekeeper type energy. And because you're meant to change the dynamics of something with whatever it is you're working on. They're also assisting you with this snake, not just in shedding in skin and growing new skin, um, rebirthing, transforming yourself, and healing as well. Something you're creating here is really healing. But I do feel there are adversaries that stand against you for whatever reason. And because of that, you have your animal spirit guides coming through to let you know you're protected. You're meant to create this change. You're meant to do whatever it is you're working on. So, in ancient myths, texts, and art, the spindle can be seen both as a tool and a weapon. It was used by oracles. So, some of you here may be seers, readers, sorceress, healers, midwives. I already said this is a healer. I feel like this pal is our healers in some ways, even if you're just a parent or a good sister, brother, uncle, aunt. Sometimes the spindle was associated with a cure and sometimes with a punishment, but in all cases, it was a symbol of feminine power and a symbol of woman's creativity and of women's mysteries. So it's almost like weaving the threads of your own fate. It's like I'm just feeling like you are creating something. It's going to be very powerful, magnificent, create a huge transformation in others as well as in your own life. And you're getting animal spirit guides helping you have the courage and the fierceness to push through any barriers that may want to keep you from this path of transformation that you are on. All right. So, how are the ascended masters healing you now? My pal twos. We have just watched me. Where you once was like, I don't want anyone watching, I don't want to be seen, I'm dimming my light. It's like now they are healing the part of you that felt it needed to be hidden. The part of you that through life's experiences felt that injustice was all you would receive. I feel like you are, I feel like there are dancers in this pile, a lot of people that do physical movement for healing. But with just watch me, and some of you performers of some kind. But I just feel like they're healing where once you just felt like you didn't want to be seen or you weren't being recognized, that's going to shift. You're not going to dim your light anymore. And you have, look at this, Chamber of Transformation. Are you kidding? This is y'all like third or fourth card talking about transformation. And just look at all the butterflies coming off your body. That's definitely one of your spirit guides are the butterflies. And butterflies in multitude. Like I do get earth angel energy for this pile, very angelic energy. Um your aura gives me pinks, oranges, maybe some greens, but a lot of pink and orange and golds. But yeah, your ascended masters are healing you through you finally standing in your light. Something wounded you that made you feel like you needed to dim at some point in time, and now whatever that is, that wound is being healed. You are going through a huge transformation at this time, and I just feel like it's like just watch me do my thing. I'm about to step out and show them. Yeah, I don't know what else I could say for that. So let's see what good things your higher self can assure you will be activated for you in your life in the next 3 days, my pal, too. And you have the Knight of Cups again. Are you serious? In a whole nother pile. The Four of Swords. And the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. Good things that your higher self can assure you are coming in the next 3 days. Well, some heart healing. With the Knight of Cups here, it feels like you're getting a huge assistance in healing your heart. And I feel like, unlike Pile 1, where their emotions suffered for it, you guys mentally, I feel that's where your transformation is happening. Maybe your mind felt like, couldn't let go of the memories or the thoughts, but I feel like there's a huge change coming in your life with this detour here that's going to direct you towards new good karma, good things you deserve. And with the Four of Swords, if you've been needing rest or time for self or time to do ritual or ceremony or create things, if you're a creative artist or some kind of crafts person, that time is going to come. The next 3 days, I see your health improving. I see love coming in, or something you really love is going to boost that feeling. Something is shifting. It's going to just change your energy as you see the transformation happening and make you feel even more encouraged and see that good karma is coming in. Know that a big detour or change that may come your way, it's going to be for the good in the next 3 days because it's pointing you in a direction towards something that's better. So even if it's something you've always done, you always went this way, you always did it this way, go the other way, take the other thing, see what that is because it's going to shift you. It's a gift for you. It's going to shift your finances, I feel like. And I see more time for you to rest. Maybe in the next 3 days, somebody's going to give you some kind of respite from your kids or a vacation or a spa stay on the house or something, or your wife or husband's going to say, you rest, I got things, or your kids, whatever the case may be. There's some heart healing, some rest, some physical health healing, and a shift in your finances and fortune, just overall luck coming in the next 3 days. And the joy guides are here. So celebrate because that's what's coming in for you. And I hope that this session did help uplift your energy and encourage you to know that everything's going to be all right. If it did, give me a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, please remember to subscribe. We're always welcoming new light workers into this tribe. Everybody read the description, tells you about all the ways we can vibe on what other platforms, workshops, booking personal sessions, and most important, joining me on Bonessa Journey to Guinea into the new year. And I'm sending you so much light and love on your journey thus far. Peace, blessings, and all the goodies that come from being a part of this family of light. And I'll be back with part 3. Until next time, twos. Bye. Hey, part 3. Welcome to your session. You were drawn to call on your angels and this prayer, Buddha. And literally, I feel like that's what your guides are telling you. When you feel low, when you're feeling low vibe, you feel like things ain't going right, It's time for you to pray, my prayer warriors. It's time for you to pray. It's time for you to pray. It's time for you to get still and to call on your angels. And when I hear angels, it's also bringing guardian angels, like ancestors that are like your guardians. So this could be parents, anybody that was very close to you that has passed on will step into a role as your guardian angel that will stay by your side in spirit, protecting you, covering you till the end of your days, or until you say, I don't need you, which I doubt you'll ever do. So this is a reminder that they're here, and all you have to do is call on them and they will be at your service. I feel like this power here, meditation, prayer. I see you sitting by water. Water's, yeah, water is going to be very uplifting and calming for you. So let's see if I get through this session. One of my kids is woken up, so now it's not going to be as quiet as the earlier pals. Hopefully it will be, though. Positive thinking, Amina. So, where are you in need of seeing in your life that things are going to be okay? We have the devil. You feeling stuck in something, trapped in something? The moon. My citrine is moving. Okay, we'll see what that has to do with, oh, the sun, because I was going to say citrine is joy and happiness and prosperity. And Queen of Cups. My pile threes. I feel like for this pile here, there's something or someone that either you really feel like you can't detach from, or they are just in your energy all the time. It's like when you have the devil come up in your life, you could be feeling controlled by something. You could be feeling very, very hypersexual. Maybe you haven't been getting any for a while and you're like, when am I going to get some? And to the point where you're hypersexual now, you just constantly thinking of sex, watching porn, masturbating, whatever. But this devil card gives me a different energy. It makes me feel like somebody watching you. It's like, so maybe there's someone who watches you, somebody who tries to, I don't even like looking at it, somebody who tries to like control you, mess with your life, make you feel like there's, not much hope. Someone who obsesses over you, thinks about you all the time, tries to stay in your energy. And they do a lot of work on how you feel emotionally. I feel like you suppress a lot of emotions, but you're very intuitive. And they're saying, even with the Queen of Cups, this is double confirmation. You are in intuit. You are tapped in. The messages you receive, trust them. Okay? Because there are things you cannot see right now, and that's what's making you feel like it's not going to be okay. You're focusing on negatives, and you're not seeing that the sun is coming up. The sun is rising. So where you, look how bright that is. Where you might have felt like you were in, not in the dark, but going through a period where you felt like you weren't in control of things, where somebody had a lot of control either over how you felt, your emotions, or someone who's kind of pulling the strings on your heart. It's like, you're fine, you're gonna heal, and you will be able to offer your love and heart to someone else again, even though maybe right now you don't feel like that. They're saying everything's gonna be okay. Yeah, you might be dealing with an ex. I'm hearing for some of you who is a piece of shit. Others of you, it could just be someone in your life. It could even be a boss, somebody that just pulls your strings, tries to control you, doesn't want to see you happy, but everything's going to be okay. You have a wolf coming through, lets me know it's one of your animal spirit guides, and it's protecting you. What the wolf is going to do is bring you to your soul tribe, your soul family, your people who are going to be loyal to you and who are going to honor your feelings and help you to disconnect from this energy of this person. It just feels like you might have a hater. It could even be someone that you're related to. Doesn't matter. It does give X energy, somebody who wants your heart not to heal or for you to stay attached to them and in their power or control. So just know everything's going to be okay with that. You got the sun coming through. You're going to be experiencing a new day, and your emotions are going to get the healing they need. So let's see how your ancestors see you, pal 3. Oh, your ancestors really see you as connected to them, really connected to them. I do feel like they visit you in your dreams. I feel like they may influence you, how you dress. I do feel that they see you as an adventurer, someone who needs to travel and explore and just seeing things in awe and wonder. It's like they see you as this young child and then this ancient energy that has the key. Like you have this ancient knowledge, but at the same time, you have this youthful, childlike energy of awe. So it says legacy, the Mallory Commission, and my stupid behind sat back down without my glasses. Hold on. Let me find my glasses. I usually keep a pair right around my table, but I didn't. Okay, glasses on. So you have the direction east. I'm starting to think all of the cards are, they can't all be east and yellow and white because every pile got east, north, and then yellow and white. So anyway, it says lover to lover and parents to child. Reunite and live on throughout the ages, generation upon generation. What will your story be? Remember that you are part of an expansive human family, past, present, future, and all are traveling together on this boat named Earth. Though our journeys may be experienced differently, our destination, our home, is shared. Each journey is intertwined. You are at the beginning of a new cycle within your own story. Your parents have their own separate stories, and all 3 stories were agreed upon, predetermined, but still separate. You have responsibility, an expected path, but expectations can be broken. Your inner child has a chance to reframe inherited pain. That's how they see you, as what your work is to do here. Negative genetics wither away in the joy of knowing with higher awareness and in new positive cycles. I feel you are seen by your ancestors as meant to create some kind of legacy. You're meant to leave something behind here. So you must have some kind of special talent or gift that either runs in your family or you're the only one who has it in your family. Either way, you're meant to create and leave a legacy behind, even if it's through your children or people you touch. And destiny. When the student is ready, the teacher will appear, and you have yellow twice. East, east, yellow, yellow. So yellow is your color for uplifting, but I'm also seeing lavenders and pastels, pinks and light blues. These colors, when you wear them or look at them, will automatically uplift your vibration. So it says, honored and humbled. We all are entrusted with the human legacy. It's almost like saying legacy twice. Wow. All right. The opportunity to generate light, peace, love, and beauty in this magnificent Garden of Eden, Mother Earth. Each of us is born with a destiny, a purpose written before we even took our first breath. It's like you're getting a reminder. Your ancestors see you as creating a legacy, and stepping into your destiny is a part of that. All right. We promote our potential into the actual and seek the wisdom of others along the way. Do you have a mentor or teacher? Do you recognize the wealth of lived experience around you, that of the living as well as that of our ancestors? You are never alone. Great Spirit has been with you all along. If you can be anything you desire, what does that look like? What makes your unique light shine the brightest? Find where the wild ones meet, the timeless realm of spirit and love from which we all were born. All it takes is pure silence and an open heart. Wow. So let's now see how Source views your life so far. And yes, Source is God, Jah, Allah, Elodamare, Yahweh, Jehovah. I don't even think I mentioned all that for POW 2, so I hope no POW 2ers were offended when I said Source. You have Lady of the Lake. Didn't I say something about water? You guys in water. Surrender, expression, revelation. So right now, Source sees your life in a state of surrender where you need to just let go. That's that detachment that's necessary. You need to let go. And with expression, I feel like just start to allow yourself to express how you've been feeling, your emotions, because I get a lot of suppression with this power that you don't do that a lot. And it's almost like for the sake of others, you suppress, and your spirit guides are like, no, not no more. No more suppressing. So, Lady of the Lake beckons you into her realm of ethereal mist shrouded in mystery, duality, and revelation. Here is where you connect with your inner world and the magic hidden within. She asks you to drop the veils of forgetting and minimizing yourself to reveal all facets of you, your personal medicine, and the actualization of your highest expression. Dancing with duality is the gift of the Lady of the Lake's mystical in between realms, where water and sky meet. It's so deep that you're getting water after I said that. Avalon and Glastonbury coexist in different dimensions, and your inner and outer worlds integrate and allow you to discern your truth beyond the collective programming that clouds your vision and distorts your expression. It's like it's time to take your place in the lineage of priestesses. Devote yourself to daily practices of tending your inner sacred realms and engage in new ways to express your medicine in the world. So, this power, I do really feel like you are meant to find a teacher or learn some kind of healing technique or intuitive guidance technique to enhance how you're able to serve and help others in the world, and maybe incorporate it in something you already do, or just incorporate it into your life to help you maneuver through life's, pathways. So it says, center yourself in the innermost part of who you are, feel it in your body, and then let your natural beingness and expression radiate from you, rippling out across time and space for your self evolution and to illuminate the path for others. As you grow, I feel like you're you give others permission. It's like you're hiding your inner light, your inner magic in some way. It's been suppressed, and by expressing it, you get into this fearless authenticity and also encourage and inspire others to be fearless in the same soft, nurturing way without using aggression, but tapping into that divine feminine. Deep. All right. So how are the your animal spirit guides guiding you right now? You have nettle, which is an herb. Actually really good for the skin as well. But she's in a cemetery. This just gave me Oya vibes. I don't know if anybody here is in Yoruba, but if you are, put it in the comments. I feel like Oya is one of your spirit guides coming through. Thread. You're getting a lot of tools. This is in the tools part of this deck. And apprenticeship. There it is again, something you need to be learning at this time. Yeah, when you get off, you need to look and see what workshops I got going on. I could be that teacher. Hey, I don't know. Anyway, okay. So they're guiding you towards your teacher. It's almost like you had to go through a process. I feel like you've been going through some kind of rites of passage, actually. And it's like you're being led back. Maybe you journeyed somewhere you had to go. And I mean this subconsciously, spiritually, doing some inner healing, some work, releasing. This is giving me like the need for disconnecting, cutting off energies that were toxic. That's what they're guiding you to do. To cut, I keep hearing cut ties and cut off and put some healing on wounds that you may have from an experience going through the dark. And now they're showing you the way back home. And back home, and also that leading and guidance is going to lead you to a teacher, or that leader, that guidance you receive is the teacher. Regardless of such, they're guiding you towards learning what it is you need to know next on your path forward. You've done some work, and now it's like graduation time, I'm hearing. So let's see how your ascended masters are healing you right now. The golden thread. Are you kidding? How do y'all have thread and then the golden thread? And I feel like the golden thread just makes me think of a connection to your soul star chakra, to your star ancestors, to... I'm going to read this one actually from the book. So they're healing. Maybe you had a disconnect from your ascended masters or star ancestors, whatever. I'm going to check that out. And chamber of surrender. Yeah, it's time for you to just let go. And your ascended masters are healing where you feel like you have to be in control, because maybe your emotions have been scarred in a way where you feel like you have to control things. You cannot trust the flow. You can't trust the choices you make because in the past they've hurt you. So I want to take a look at the golden thread. I found golden, but not golden thread. I know y'all like, why you ain't pause? Because I thought I was going to find it real fast, that's why. Here it is. And this has a lot to do with your soul's greatest dream and how you can act upon it now. And I do feel like that's what your animal spirit guides are guiding you towards. Maybe you got lost along the way, started focusing on something else, and it was work you needed to do, something you need to learn, but now they're guiding you back and disconnecting you from that work because it's time for you to step into a different role and position. Your soul had a dream to be here now in this body on this planet at this time, and you have everything you need to realize your soul's destiny in every moment of every day. The golden thread is the path of your destiny. The golden thread holds the potential of all that was, is, and could be. Oh, wow. It's never too late to follow the golden thread of your life, and you can never be too old. For the golden thread of your life is always within your reach. Whatever your soul is calling you to do will lead you to your golden thread. Wherever you most feel connected with the great spirit of life is where you'll find your golden thread. And this card is here to remind you that your soul came here with a plan, a dream to be brought to life. And it's time to say yes to that now. So that's where you're getting healing, where you, I guess, felt like you could not have a dream or a goal that you wanted to reach. And they're like, no, they're going to heal those wounds and those scars that make you feel like you have to control the outcomes in the direction of everything. Get you to surrender and just follow the thread, follow their guidance as they lead you back to where you need to be focused. And that's in learning a certain skill that I feel is meant to help you change this world in some way. So let's see. What good things can your higher self assure you will be activated for you in your life in the next 3 days? The Emperor. What you about to sign and boss up in? You about to buy some land, buy a home, sign a contract to do a job, get into a management position. There's something with putting you into a leadership position that's going to come in the next 3 days. It really feels work related, but for some of you, if you've been wanting a divorce, that could be coming in as well, a settlement. If you've been waiting on visas, oh, look, and here's eventual waits, Two of Wands. I see that coming in as well in the next 3 days, or the opportunity. Two of Wands. There's going to be some traveling. You're going to be planning to travel in the next 3 days. The opportunity is going to present itself. And you have the King of Swords. And he was reversed. But I feel like if there is a masculine that has been sharp-tongued with you, that gives you grief, this person is getting cut off. I'm going to leave them the way they were. Someone with a narcissistic type vibe, cold, kind of lacks emotional connection, might be that devil energy that hovers, but they're going to be cut off. These scissors are showing me like they're about to get cut off in some way. And you are about to embark on some kind of trip or journey. Not saying you're going to travel in the next 3 days, but the opportunity may arise, or you may find yourself putting a deposit down for something in the next 3 days. It is being encouraged as it is going to free you. Maybe it's a healing journey. It says adventure awaits. Whatever it is, it's going to offer change and transformation and release you from this negative, devilish energy that wants to interfere with your happiness and your emotional peace. And you may also find yourself signing something or being put into a position where you're a boss, you're a leader, you're an owner. Okay? Wow, that's dope. Call on your angels and be clear with what you want, and then surrender control and just know, trust it's coming in, because it is. And that's what I got for you, my pal threes. You were lucky. You guys have luck. The kid that woke up didn't come out, didn't make a lot of noise. They said, you deserve peace. I think going by the water will really bring you peace. Waterfalls as well. But that's what I got for you, my pal threes. I hope it resonated. If it did, please give me a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, remember to subscribe. We always welcome new light workers into this light tribe. Read the description. It tells you about all the other ways we can vibe and connect. Book a personal reading, join a workshop, or most important, join me on my journey, Bonessa, Journey to Guinea, West Africa, and into the new year. I can't wait to meet all of you guys there. And yeah, share this. Other light workers are trying to find us, and make a comment. Comment anything. Just saying your pal. It helps me connect to your vibration for further future readings. And on that note, I'm sending you so much light and love, because now I hear my kid getting louder and I have to go make breakfast. So on that note, peace, blessings, and all the goodies that come from being a part of this family of light. Until next time, y'all. Bye.